So today is requested to discuss the power of sadhana bhakti, right? Now, before we go to power of sadhana bhakti, what is sadhana bhakti? Because Lord Chaitanya came and gave three things. Sambandha Gyan, Abhideya Gyan and Prayojan. Sambandha, Abhideya and Prayojan. Sambandha is the relationship with the Lord. Jivere Swarupai Krishna Nitya Das. That's our constitutional position according to Lord Chaitanya. Sambandha. We all are spirit, soul, and we all have relationship with the Lord. But how to establish that relationship with the Lord is the abhideya process we follow. And then the result is the prayojana. By that. So Srila Prabhupada used to give very simple example of this Sambandha Abhideya Prayojana. Said that business, two people get together and they want to start the business. The business, starting is a business, they want to know what product we're going to sell, which will be our market, where we're going to buy the product, whom we're going to sell. And they set up some kind of goal for next 10 years, 5 years, 10 years, where we're going to reach by starting business. What is the purpose of the business? What is the purpose of the business?
For materials to rise money.
Profit. Profit. Right? That's the purpose of business. Anybody do business, purpose is profit. So to gain that, so they get together, they set up the goal, and they get to know each other is called a sambandha. But then to work on it, to work in that business is the abhideya. They have to work. Set up the goal, but they have to work on it. And they work on it, then result comes the profit, prayojana. See, similarly, in our devotional service also, we are the part and parcel of the Lord. We are spirit, soul. So we have a relationship with the Lord. But how are we going to establish that relationship with the Lord? By performing something, by performing bhakti, sadhana bhakti. Start with the sadhana bhakti. We start with sadhana bhakti and then we perform the sadhana bhakti. Then what will happen? We'll regulate our life, we will establish the relationship with the Lord by sadhana bhakti. Then we will come to that prayojana, which is the loving relationship with the Lord will establish. Right? So sadhana bhakti is a regular sadhana we perform every day. And that sadhana bhakti will regulated devotional service is sadhana bhakti. And that sadhana bhakti will take us to transfer into raganuga bhakti. Sadhana bhakti is also sadhana bhakti is also Vaidhi bhakti. And then if we continue sadhana bhakti, then we will come to the spontaneous relationship, spontaneous bhakti, which is raganuga bhakti. Spontaneous service. We don't need to be told. We don't need to set up alarm in the morning. We automatically get up. We automatically go perform service. We automatically chant our rounds. We automatically serve Krishna. That is Raganuga Bhakti. But still, after Raganuga Bhakti performing, that doesn't mean you give up the service. You give up the regulated sadhana bhakti. You continue it. Devotees perform devotional service for 30, 40, 50 years, let's say, and they don't give up their sadhana. They come to the point of Raganuga Bhakti, but they don't give up their chanting 16 rounds. They still continue it. See? So this, it is, I'm going through the Veda base and I found a few quotes of Srila Prabhupada. Element of sadhana, this is Srila Prabhupada's quote is there. Elements of sadhana bhakti. So he said, Srila Prabhupada instructed, rise early in the morning before 4 a.m. Srila Prabhupada is saying, worship Srila Prabhupada, worship spiritual master, worship deities, like we do Mangalarti, Samsara Dava prayer we chant. The Samsara Dava prayer starts with worshipping the spiritual master, right? Then we worshipping Lord Chaitanya, Panch Tattva, and then we chanting Hare Krishna mantra, worshipping Krishna. Right? So this is Srila Prabhupada established. And then Srila Prabhupada said the Tulsi Devi, worship of Tulsi Devi. Then he said you chant your rounds on the beads, which we do. Then he said do the Shringararti. And then we added Guru Puja, Srila Prabhupada Guru Puja. And then daily Srimad Bhagavatam class. See? And eat prasadam. The Srila Prabhupada has given this. He has given this process. See? So, he says, for steady progress, this program is powerful. See? Serious students try their best to stick to their sadhana in the face of any obstacles of material energy may pose. So the devotee of the Lord, doesn't matter what material energy brings the obstacles, devotee continue this process. Example is the Srila Gopal Krishna Maharaj. Gopal Krishna Maharaj was such a personality. I worked under him, performed devotional service under him. Even he comes in the plane at 2 in the morning. He arrives at 2 in the morning at temple from somewhere else by plane. So he's there at 4:30 in Mangalarti. He never missed any Mangalarti anywhere, as far as I know. See, and he always did Arti. In Vrindavan, he did Arti of Krishna Balram. No, Gaurnitai. He always worshipped Gaurnitai, most of the time. Krishna Vrindavan, Krishna Balram. Delhi, always Gaurnitai. Always. Every time. Anywhere he went. Because he was so strict in his sadhana. Chanting his rounds, chanting his Gayatri mantra on time. He would take around 20 minutes or 25 minutes to chant his Gayatri mantra. So concentrated. So the point is that this is the process Srila Prabhupada has given us. And Srila Prabhupada says that because some people go to yoga, perform yoga, say to control the senses and all that. They go. But it is Srila Prabhupada says that it is true that by practicing restraint of the senses by the yoga system, one can get relief from the disturbances of desire and lust. But this is not sufficient to give satisfaction to the soul. For this satisfaction is derived from devotional service to the personality of Godhead. So ultimately it is bhakti. Yoga means connection with the Lord, but bhakti yoga is the very connection with the Lord by performing devotional service. The highest devotion is attained by slow degrees of the method of constant endeavor for self-realization with the help of a scriptural evidence, theistic conduct, and perseverance in practice. See? We're not going to come to Raganuga Bhakti just like overnight. We are sadhaka. And sadhaka means to perform this sadhana bhakti. And that gradually, as it says, gradually by practicing this sadhana bhakti, that gradually all the anarthas from our heart will go. See. Now, it is also said, Srila Prabhupada said, that sometimes there are some changes happens, or devotee has some difficulties. Most of the time, when devotees have difficulty in their practicing Krishna consciousness, they want to give up the chanting. It is too much. Devotees think that way. But that is the time to continue chanting. Material energy is going to always will impose some difficulties, some disturbances, some changes. Here Srila Prabhupada is saying another quote. When there is some accidents or disease or scarcity or death of a relative, devotees are set back, and sometimes devotees don't continue his sadhana. But Srila Prabhupada, that is the time to continue sadhana. Say. He said, Srila Prabhupada says that devotee is callous towards the incidental occurrences, accidents, disease, scarcity, death of a relative. He endures all such incidental occurrences because he knows that they come and go and do not affect his duties. In this way, he achieves the highest perfection. In this way, he achieves the highest perfection in yoga practice. Kailas means tough. Means we should be tough, not shaken by every whimsical wind passing through the material world. And some are there. Some are very strong, staunch devotees who we have 2 or 3 devotees in Alachua. Every day they are there, all the program, at least morning program, every day. Grihastha, yeah, Grihastha. Of course, they don't have children, but every day you see them at Mangalarti, Tulsi Arti, chant rounds, Guru Puja, class. They're there. This is a life, because they know that this is gonna bring me. Srila Prabhupada also has said, I heard that if someone performed 12 years constantly sadhana bhakti, he will go back home, back to Godhead. Yeah, 12 years. Krishna is the anchor of our lives. If during the storm, if we let go our anchor, what shelter do we have? We abandon our method of connecting with Him. When things change, we suddenly give up the shelter we need most. In difficult time, at least chant Hare Krishna. Hearing and chanting are the how we sustain our spiritual lives. Devotee may ask, what about our duty changes because of some upheaval in the material world? Srila Prabhupada said, then we really examine what really constitutes our duty. The basis of our duty is our sadhana and the understanding that we are the eternal servant of Krishna. Krishna can change designation of writers, cook, manager, mother. Ultimately is taking shelter of the holy name and four regulatory principles, and we should embrace this duty no matter what condition of life we find ourselves. Srila Prabhupada did it. There are so many quotes he had in the database, quoting Srimad Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita, here. See. As a man's mental disease is cured by this direction of a psychiatrist, so the sadhana bhakti cures the conditioned soul of his madness under the spell of Maya, material illusion. See. And we know that the morning time is the best time to perform our sadhana. So morning time we get up is in mode of goodness. As the sun sets, sun rises, and sun earth goes up, mode of passion increases. Passion and then ignorance increases more and more. So that's why morning time is the best time to perform our sadhana, Brahma Muhurat time. That's why, what is it, for the it is in Bhagavad Gītā shloka, is night for the night. Yeah. Yasyam Jagat Sanyam, yeah, what is the translation?
What is the day for the spiritually inclined devotees, a night for the materialistic people, and whatever night for the materialistic people is a day for
Right. And that's why all the 6 Goswamis and all, they would get up so early. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, they are up and chant Hare Krishna in a peaceful situation. Here, this is the book by the Bhaktivedanta Swami, Healing Prayers. And he said gratitude. He said that gratitude as a sadhana. He wrote the book about the prayers of Queen Kunti. He is writing because Queen Kunti she's asking, I wish that all those calamities would happen again and again so that we could see you again and again. For seeing you means that we will no longer see repeated births and deaths. Vipada santusta swata tatra tatra jagat guru bhavato darshanam yat syad apunar bhava darshanam. She is asking for more and more calamities. We don't need to ask that. We are not on that stage. Calamity is already there. But he said that the only thing we can do is make gratitude our sadhana, chanting God's holy name, contemplating the beauty of His form, and trying to see how His mercy has manifested itself in everything, even the worst adversities of our lives. When this sadhana has sufficiently purified our heart, we will be able to follow in Queen Kunti's footsteps and utter her next prayer in an unwavering voice, which is this: bring the calamities. Now, some has a question. This is always devotees discuss. Someone is performing 30, 40 years sadhana bhakti, and suddenly you don't see him in temple anymore. What happened? This question devotees always ask. What happened to him or her? Does it happen? You have heard that? In a few? You see some devotees every day for last 15, 20, 25 years, 30 years practicing. Every day you see him or her in the Mangal Arati, and then one day you don't find them at all. What happened? And this can shaken up the other devotees' devotional service. See? Because they were seeing him as a mentor, that look at him, he comes every day, or she comes every day. And then after some don't find that other devotees, we are not on that, we are there new, and we see that devotee, we hear about this devotee, he's come every day, and suddenly next, after some time you don't see them anymore. What happened? What would be the reason? What would be the answers? Yes.
Can be a few causes, but the main cause is Vaishnava.
Mm-hmm.
And second, like Guru Goswami said, follow the rules and regulations, but not mind the rule, just following for the sake of following.
Mechanically. Some people do mechanically. Some devotees, we have to know the goal. And some people do mechanically, they do. We are dealing with the deities here. This is Lord, it's not some statue. People mechanically, sometimes some pujari mechanically every day come and do the offering and arti and and breathing and all that mechanically. But that doesn't continue it. He's dealing with the Lord here, present. Happens. So the point is, Maya is so strong. And sometimes we if we not keep in good association with the devotees who are, if you don't give good association, then there is possibility that Maya can sneak in. It happens all the time. So association is also most important for devotees, particularly no Mayavadis. Mayavadir Bhasya Suna, Hoilo, Sarvanas. Mayavadis. So, first is mechanically we perform devotional service. Mechanically we chant our rounds. I have to chant 16 rounds, so chant. But we're mechanically, not realizing that Krishna we are directly dealing with Krishna. Name is not other than Krishna himself. And this happens all the time. Now, any other reasons? Of course, the apradhas. Nam aprad, dham aprad, devotee aprad. All these apradhas are there. Losing the taste. Yeah.
You made a mistake, you fell down, you broke one of the principles.
That is there. Sometime other devotees' judgment. Many devotees stop coming to temple. Sometimes because they feel, I'm neglected. That also happens. What else? Any other?
If somebody is a brahmachari, strong brahmachari, looks like, and then if he falls in love with him, so out of his false ego, that because in society sometimes it is seen like that, if brahmachari gets married, he is fallen. But actually it is not fallen, but this is false understanding, then he stops coming.
Yeah, that happens. That happens. Criticism of devotees. Yesterday we talked about the benefits of chanting the holy name. Right? Should we repeat again? Chanting can deliver us from sinful activities. Deliver us from, of course, from birth and death. So this part of sadhana bhakti we perform. Yeah? By chanting we are connected to Krishna. Material desire goes down by chanting. That's why devotees' lives, when devotees' lives are simple. Even grihastha lives, outside they live, but their lives are simple. Grihasthas who are really following, their house, their living facilities are simple, temple in their house and simple life. Because they don't have much material desires. Heart is purified by chanting, getting up early morning. Getting up early morning, devotees who are getting up early morning, they have the less false ego and the people who are not doing it. If less false ego is less, those who are practicing sadhana bhakti, their false ego is not that up. Who are really performing service, they become more and more humble. Heart is, all anarthas are going down. Anarthas are there within our heart. But by chanting and by performing sadhana bhaktis, those anarthas are reduced, goes down. Attachment to Krishna increases because we are calling out to Krishna early morning. Miseries goes down. Or material world is full of miseries, but we are able to handle those miseries. Attachment to devotees increases. Purification of heart increases. We rise above the modes of passion and ignorance. In beginning, we may not be able to taste the sweetness of chanting, but as we go on chanting, it tastes the sweetest of all sweets. At an advanced stage, one gets fully absorbed in chanting the holy name with deep feelings. And thus one is not absorbed in matter. So these all are sadhana bhakti, these are all the helps us. This is the power of sadhana bhakti. Sadhana bhakti, our main sadhana bhakti is the chanting the holy name, studying scripture, reading scripture, discussing scriptures, right? Association. These are our sadhana bhakti. Any questions, anything? Someone want to add anything? Yes. Sorry?
I came late, still I'm asking.
Go ahead.
Like, I don't know if you have given already some light on this thing, like why Prabhupada kept Mangalarti 4:30 only. Like, being in Vrindavan, we saw some other Gaudiya Vaishnava, they do some other time. But Prabhupada was fixed. All over the world, he says 4:30. Is there any like reason?
Brahma Muhurat time. Brahma Muhurat time is the best time. 4 o'clock, 4:30 is the best time. No institution does Guru Puja of their Guru every day. Gaudiya Math doesn't do Guru Puja.
They have different.
Yeah, they don't do Guru Puja every day. Huh? Yeah, they have, I think, only on the Guru. There's Guru Day, what is it? Vyas Day? Huh? Vyas Purnima. Right, at that time. But Srila Prabhupada established Guru Puja. First Guru Puja was done in Bombay, in Juhu. Yeah. First Guru Puja started.
So is there like again sadhana bhakti, like Prabhupada put Mangalarti, then
Tulsi Aarti.
then you have to chant, then Guru Puja. So what was the reason?
Well, we know that we get up early and we have Mangalarti. Mangalarti is mainly, first is the worship. Samsara prayer is for the Guru, right? Then we chant Panch Tattva and we chant Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna is for Krishna, right? Glorifying Krishna. Then of course Tulsi Aarti is powerful Aarti. Tulsi Devi is the pure devotee of the Lord. She is the assistance. She is assisting in Radha Krishna's pastimes. She makes all the arrangement of Radha Krishna's pastime. And it's, if you look at when you look at the translation of Tulsi Aarti, you're talking about going to go in the kunja of Vrindavan. And Siyanikani Chapapani Brahmata, even killing the Brahmana. Just by doing the pradakshina of Guru, of the Tulsi, even killing of Brahmana that person is relieved. So how much powerful that must be. So Srila Prabhupada knew all this, whom he was dealing with. He was dealing with the devotees who were, doing all this, not killing Brahmana, but cow and all that, slaughtering, eating meat and all that. So that's why he started this Tulsi Aarti. Srila Prabhupada gave the highest, which is the Gopi, the Madhurya Bhava. Yeah, Madhurya Bhava, Madhurya Ras. Highest he gave. For the most degraded people, give the highest he gave. And of course chanting, and then Guru Puja to remember that he is the one, Guru is the one going to take me back home. So he started this Guru Puja every day to remind to us. He was not interested in his own glorification. One time in Delhi, his Guru Puja, Srila Prabhupada Guru Puja, they were performing his Guru Puja. He was on Vyasasana. And there was new bhakta. He was from South India. He was from the learned Brahman family. And Loknath Maharaj was with him. Loknath Maharaj was stayed in Delhi. So Srila Prabhupada, they said, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So Srila Prabhupada in Vyasasana says, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Yeah. And when the Guru Puja was chanting, Srila Prabhupada was also chanting Guru Puja. So this devotee knew, he said, asking Loknath Maharaj, he said, why is he chanting Srila Prabhupada? He's glorifying himself. Srila Prabhupada said, no. He is chanting, when you are chanting Guru Puja to him, he is chanting Guru Puja to his Guru. You are offering Guru Puja, but your offering is offering to his Guru. His offering. He's not interested. See. Conquering the mind. See. That's also sadhana, to conquer the mind. Because when we are chanting, actually when we are hearing, then the mind is controlled. Srila Prabhupada said a very simple thing, chant pronunciation clearly and hear the sound vibration, then the mind will be controlled. Yes.
Chanting also, like I was reading one time, this is a one round one can complete in 5 minutes?
Only 5 minutes. I don't think so. It takes me longer than that.
Complete a round?
Yeah.
1 hour.
Huh? 5 minutes. Okay.
You do 5 minutes?
Sometimes some of the rounds.
Takes me longer to me, anyhow. But here he says, this is the 4 rules for japa by Srila Prabhupada. 4 rules, he said. Early morning chanting, full concentration, distinct pronunciation, attentive hearing. This is the 4 rules he gave for chanting.
What is the difference when you speak about that you hear, but you also concentrate? But you cannot hear without concentration.
So both goes together.
Yeah.
Yes. Because most of the time, tongue chanting, but the mind is always somewhere else going. Right? But if we hear the sound vibration with concentration, then the mind will be subdued. Yeah. Another point?
So these devotees that deviate.
Sorry?
These devotees that deviate for some reason, they got hurt or they make aparats. So which devotees do you see? What some devotees also come back.
Yes.
Then what do they do differently than the others who doesn't keep on being away? Does it make sense?
Yes, the devotee who's coming back, that is good, very good. Srila Prabhupada always welcomed. Our tendency was there, I don't know now, but our tendency was there to criticize. He left, he got married, he did this, he did that. That is the tendency we had in our society, unfortunately. And then people don't want to come back because they are already fragile in their devotional service, and you say something. Srila Prabhupada was so liberal. Even the example was there, one Indian devotee in Bombay. He had joined and he stole the money. He was on the fake, he was making the life member under the name of the society. And he was taking the money. So some GBC and they told Srila Prabhupada said, bring him. Srila Prabhupada said, don't do it, but stay here. Srila Prabhupada said, stay here. Stay with me. Do it. Allowed. And still he was doing. Still Srila Prabhupada allowed. Finally Srila Prabhupada said that, this is not good for you. Don't do it. Hare Krishna. Thank you for coming. So it's like that. Srila Prabhupada was so liberal. Gopal Krishna Maharaj, I know his own secretary would stole his money couple of times. But yes, yeah. But still Srila Gopal Krishna Maharaj said, come, please, don't do that. Don't do this again, please stay with me, please. Do this service again. I've seen that 1 or 2 times. And we say, Maharaj, why are you allowing him again? Bhadra, just, he's a spirit soul, just, and like that. It's rare, yeah. Kindness.
You can see through the covering of his condition.
He prays, pray for him. The pure devotee pray for other devotees to come back to his back. Please, my Lord, you are within his heart. Give him understanding that he can continue it. It's important. That's why when the devotees have some difficulty, we don't judge, we don't discard them. We help them. Okay, it's okay. Whatever happened. Please come back. That's what Srila Prabhupada. Now where is your wife? Okay, bring your wife. Be humble and just continue serving. So that's not the end of the world. Someone does something, it's not the end of the world. Yeah, it happens to happen, so just have him continue it. Yeah, we should welcome. Someone is coming back. Yes, Prabhu.
Like sometimes being senior in Krishna consciousness, we develop some other sadhana. Okay, this is my sadhana.
What kind of other sadhana? Well, our sadhana is, this is our sadhana.
Let us say, when we are chanting time, we start doing something else. When we are Guru Puja, we are somewhere else. So that's okay. One should avoid that.
Well, we are the dog of Srila Prabhupada. Right? We are the dogs of Srila Prabhupada. So we have to be faithful to Srila. Dog is one good quality of the dog is always faithful to his master. Even though that dog is lower animal, considered dog and cats, and they are considered lower animal, supposed to be, not in the Kali Yuga now, right? But supposed to be. Dogs should not even allow in the house. Just stay outside, keep outside. Even if a dog keep outside, you don't allow in the house. But this is... Anyhow, So, but still the dog, one thing, dog is faithful to his master. Doesn't matter what happens. So we have to be also faithful to Srila Prabhupada. Because he's giving guarantee, he's telling, I'm going to take you back. I'm going to bring you to Krishna. So what more we want? I don't know what we more we want. He's promising. He's giving guarantee that I will take you. Just follow me, follow my instruction, which is instruction of Krishna. He says, it's not my instruction, it's of Krishna. So you follow it. Why you have to look outside? This guru and this Baba and that Baba and this and that. Why? That means we are not convinced. Anyhow, individual has individual way to think. But the whole point is that we have to be faithful to instruction of our Guru to follow. Anything else? Any other point, question? Anybody has?
We were just speaking about the group. How do we continuously increase our faith and make it, I hear some devotees say, make a seat for the Guru in the heart. How do we develop this? How do we open our heart to the Guru more and more? So,
Guru is the external manifestation of Krishna. He is not Krishna. Right? The Guru is external manifestation. Intracheta Guru is Krishna. Krishna is already within our heart. So his external manifestation means he is giving the instruction. And if we follow that instruction, because that Guru is giving us he gives such instructions that we come closer to Krishna. That's his instruction. To bring us closer to Krishna, to connect to Krishna within our heart. Dhruva Maharaj had the material desires, right? But Narad Muni gave him, as a spiritual master, Narad gave him such an instruction. With Dhruva, 5-year-old, he didn't know. He didn't know. Why is he telling me to chant Om Namo Bhagavate Vāsudevaya? He didn't know that. Right? Dhruva 5, what did he know? He didn't know. But he had whatever Narad Muni said, he had a faith in it. And with determination he followed it. And he had darshan of the Lord. Right? So this is Narad Muni is the external manifestation for Dhruva Maharaj to follow the instruction. So similarly, Guru is the external manifestation. He gives us instruction, and that is instruction, the life and soul for the disciple, personal instruction. And he follows that. Srila Prabhupada did it, right? At the age of, in 1922, he received only one instruction, preach this message in English language. Now he did it after 43 years. In 1965, from 1922 to 1965, 43 years, right? But he kept that instruction in the forefront. He tried every possible way to do it in India. But he couldn't, he tried so much. But Indians were so attached to their sons and daughters. Even he told, he would go to the Indian family and say, give me your one son. You have 4 sons, give me your one son. I'll make him a Brahman and I will send him to West. But they didn't accept because Indians are so attached to their son and daughters. That's their attachment. But he did it. He came after 43 years. He did it. Because that was his life and soul, the instruction which was given to him. So similarly, our Guru has given some instruction, and that is our life and soul. We continue that. So even though the Guru might be not physically present, but he is there. Guru never leaves. Guru is always with his disciple. Always. As long as disciple is going to keep following the instruction, Guru is always there. Srila Prabhupada always said, my Guru Maharaj is always there with me. He is with me.
He was following.
Yes, yes. So we just follow it, that's it. Is that answer your question? Your question.
Like in Prabhupada case, he got the personal instruction from Bhaktisiddhanta. But in movement now, like some disciples, they don't get personal instruction. So what they should do?
So we all know that 4 regulative principle chanting 60 rounds that's common, right? So then if the Guru is not there, then we have Shiksha Guru. Shiksha Guru is equal to Diksha Guru. So we can choose some Shiksha Guru and get instructions from him or her. We can do that. Or we know that, we already talked about it, Jayapatak Maharaj, I don't know how many, Jayapatak Maharaj, 30 or 40,000 disciples. How is he going to give instructions to everybody? Huh? Yeah, how is he going to give instructions to each one of them separate? Right? But then, these 4 regulative principles, 16 rounds is already there, and then many of the devotees have their Shiksha Guru, some personal, who get the guidance from personally from, like that. Another point.
So we
Huh?
following the principles and doing devotional services. Quite something.
Yes, itself already. Self is, in Kali Yuga itself is following 4 regulative principle, chanting 16 rounds is not easy. In Kali Yuga, it's not easy. I heard some had a discussion, this 16 rounds we should chant or not. There were like a discussion was going on. Yeah. On the Facebook discussion. What is the talk about it? This is Kali Yuga covering over.